Mark and Ollie have given up their Western-style rations and vowed to live off the land just like the Kumbai. They're on a mission to make food from tree trunks. But Mark's just broken an ancient and treasured stone axe. These tools are extremely precious. They'd better not break the axe heads because Chloe knows they can never be replaced.
Chloe's told me to stay well away. Doesn't want his axe broken again.
Chopping down whole trees seems wasteful, but the palms grow back quite fast.
I think Chloe's being rather generous there, because we've broken a couple of his axes and clearly not as productive as he is, but we've got to work hard and try and prove our worth to him, because at the moment I don't think we're doing it. Well, Mark's doing a better job than I am anyway.
Now for the really hard work. The pith has to be pounded for hours. It will take the whole day to make enough sago for just a few meals. It's a job the Kumbai insist is best left to the women.
Yummy?
Ollie wants to get to know the family better, to find out more about how they live. Chloe's happy to oblige.
Can you tell us the story? Have you ever fired a bow and arrow?
Out of nowhere, Chloe then surprises them with a startling revelation about Ollie's new father, Gunare.
It seems that Gunari is not the sweet old man I took him for. Is he really the family's avenger?
So, Gunari is the big troublemaker around here, is he?
I think Chloe's realized he's already said too much. As we return to the settlement with a meagre supply of sago, I can't stop thinking about Gunari. It's hard to imagine him killing anyone, but I need to find out more. Gunari seems such a charming old chap. I think he's the one to tell me about what went on in the past. Well, Gunari's stories will have to remain a mystery for now, unlike our day's only meal, which unfortunately is utterly bland.
Tell you what I wish we had is one of those hypnotists.
It really is dull.
Because with someone like him around, he could trick us to make us think that when we're eating sago, we're actually eating an apple, or we're actually eating a hamburger, or a pizza, or lasagna.
For days now, Mark and Ollie have been sticking to a Kumbai diet.
Oh, more dope.
Right now, that means eating sago or nothing at all.
It's a frightening dilemma, isn't it?
And they're about to run out of that because it started pouring with rain, and it's not even the rainy season. When it's wet like this, the Kumbai simply rest up. Ollie and Mark's survival lessons have ground to a halt. They need an idea, or they'll go hungry.
It is a bit of an issue, and I'm wondering how we're going to cope and how long we're going to be able to stick it for.
Still to come, the guys get desperate. They defy the Kumbai's advice and go hunting for food in a swamp. Ollie and Mark are trying to find out what it's like to survive as hunter-gatherers in this West Papuan rainforest.
I want to live off the land, and I haven't achieved that before. I've always got too thin, too weak, too ill, and had to bail out.
Constant, unusually heavy downpours have prevented any more sago gathering. But with so much of the Combai's territory inundated with water, Mark suddenly realizes that the answer to their food crisis is right in front of them.
We sort of persuaded them to show us how to build a fish trap. It rained a lot last night, so we're in a sort of flooded swamp on the edge of somewhere. I think there's a river over there. Don't know exactly how it's going to work, but we're sort of building a dam at the moment.
The Combai, though, never fish after heavy rains. The family have agreed to the trip, but what Mark and Ollie don't realize is they're only being polite. Could the guys be about to wear out their welcome? They've come to a creek about an hour's walk from the settlement. It feeds into the main river that's already overflowing with the recent rains. Despite their misgivings, the family start damming the stream using plaited palm leaves. It's a team effort where everybody seems to know exactly what to do.
All the materials they use to make the dam, they find within a 100-yard radius. They're totally self-sufficient. I really admire that. Berna, my new mum, is beginning to warm to me. On the other hand, Ollie's new aunt, Mappy, seems to find fault with everything I do.
Mark's in his element, learning from Waflo and Leonare how to make the intricate funnel part of the trap.
Okay. I think I get it. They're going to put it through the dam, so there are small holes in the dam at this end of the trap, and the fish are fooled into thinking, here's an escape route. In they go, but they can't go anywhere. They get stuck inside the cone.
Sloshing around in waist-high water is taking its toll, and it's starting to dawn on Ollie that the women might be right about the water being too high.
The river's risen about 5 feet overnight. Huge storm must have been upstream somewhere. And if it rises anymore, this trap is not going to be much good, because the water level's just going to go up and the fish are going to go over the top.
But if the water drops, we should end up with a huge catch. This is what it's all about, living off the land. We're just poking this trap through the dam. So it's a case of making a hole with his foot.
But not everyone is as enthusiastic as Mark. The women want to try another of their traditional methods, one they have more confidence in. They're making shrimp baskets, and Ollie's helping out. Termites are the bait.
Do you wear as a hat? That's just silly, isn't it?
The women put the shrimp baskets on the edge of the main river, but they are beginning to look really miserable.